Hey divas and gents, I'm coming to you with a quick projects. So I'm not going to jibber jabber too much because I have 8 or 9 of these to go through. Okay, so I had purchased these from Daiso. They're cork boards, and it had a regular wooden frame and then cork on both sides. So all I did on all of them, because I'm not going to show you the backs, I did not do the back. I left it open, but I did paint. Whatever color is in the front is painted also on the back. Okay, so it's going to be the exact same, and this is what I did with them. Sorry, it's a gloomy day, so it's kind of hard to record. So what I did is I made these to hold a picture, a 4x6 picture, okay, to put here. So they're all going to have this 4x6 mat on here, okay, and then I use these super pretty paper. I loved them from Michael's because they're fun. I wanted to use something different every, you know, I love me some Tilda, but sometimes there is other beautiful paper aside from Tilda. And I love these type of colors. They're so fun and pretty. So I use this really pretty lime greenish type doily, and I cut it in half, and I put the half here and the half up here. On all of the boards, I have this dangling as a charm. Okay. So that's right there. I have lined this whole thing with flat back. I used white sequins all the way through. I crocheted this flower Vicky, Tryheart 67 crocheted and gifted me. So I used that. I have this die that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I put those pretty little birds. And then I have these little dangles hanging from the bottom. And then what I did is I screwed all of these little screws right here in. These are all from Tim Holtz. And I put those in so that I could hang the trim that I use. And this is also a greenish pretty color, which coordinates with the flower and with the doily. So it's just like a crocheted trim. Okay, so that's one. And that was a blue one. And the blue paint I used is Martha Stewart satin blue, and then I used her pearl blue. And I put the pearl on top, so you're not going to see it because it's gloomy out, but there's a pearl coat on top of that. So I used this really pretty fun paper here, and I used this really pretty trim, and then I put flat back on top of that. This trim I got from a swap meet. Then I have these really pretty little flowers, satin flowers in the corners. Dangle. A really pretty aquamarine type sequins that I sporadically put around. And then I crocheted both of those. This is one flower. It's got a lot of loopies. You can't see because they close up here, but it's a really pretty loopy type flower. And then I put this flower bud on top that I crocheted. And then this right here is just a doily, a really pretty doily. And then I have these little dangles just hanging from it. Okay, and then I use the same really pretty greenish trim, crocheted trim, to coordinate with it. Super fun. And then this one is pink. And I had fun doing this one. I did the same thing. I used a really pretty pink color, satin, and then I used the pearl on top. Then I used a flat back. This right here is one whole doily, and I just put this on top of it. There we go. This right here is a stamen punch that I have, and I used that, and I put these little doodads are from Wild Orchid Crafts, and I have one there, and I have one there. And this right here is an Ooh La La flower that I made when I was on Ooh La La's team. So I used a lot of hoarded flowers from my stash, so I have a lot of flowers I need to make. And then this really pretty dangle was, I did a swap on Tamika, one of Tamika's swaps. It was like an embellishment swap, and she was on my team, and this is one of the embellishments she made, so I attached it to the flower. And I hung it on here. And Tamika scrapped the world. Y'all should know that. I shouldn't have to tell you. So, and that's the flower that I made, and then I used this really pretty light pink lace. And they all are exactly the same up top as far as using those screws from Tim Holtz. It worked like butter. Okay, so see. Okay, next one is also blue. Okay, and look at how pretty the paper is. You can play off of the other colors and stuff like that. I wanted to use something different. I know Tilda is like the #1 thing nowadays, and believe me, I love me some Tilda, but there are other pretty papers in the world. So I love these colors. They're fun. And I just put this trim all the way around. And I used really pretty yellow sequins. I love them. See, and it plays off of the pretty yellow. And then that's a flower that I made. Well, I made all 3 of these flowers. So, and then of course I have a really pretty lace. This pink color matches this one right here. And then I have the little dangle here too. Next one, this is pink. They're only pink and blue that I did. So I crocheted that flower and I put it on top of a rosette. Those are some resin birds that I made using an amazing mold that I got from Irene, who's Crafty Irina here on YouTube. Hi Irene, thank you so much. Look at how cute those birds are from the mold that she gifted me. So I'm super excited. I have a lot of molds that I've done with the one she gave me. And then I did some banners right here, and I just put a couple. And these are the coordinating papers that go with this paper stack. 4x6, they all have 4x6 on them. And then I used white sequins. Okay. Back a little bit, get a better view. Moving on. This one's also pink. Look at how pretty that paper is. Tell me that is just not fun. How do you not want to play with paper that has different colors on it? And then those all, I crocheted all those flowers. And these right here were tops of some head pins, and I popped them off and put them in the middle, a couple doilies, and some really pretty pink sequins, some flower trim at the bottom, and of course the coordinating pretty pink lace. Love it. Okay. Here's another one. Love it. Look at how pretty that paper is. So of course I used the stamen punch that I have, and I used pink sequins in the middle. I used a piece of a doily here and then one here. So I have those sporadically put through here. And then I used just a white little trim from Hobby Lobby. And of course this one also has the bling there, and this is one of my Ooh La La flowers. Oh, this was my absolute favorite one because it looks like a cupcake. And this was a kit that I had when I was designing for Doreen, and I loved this kit. This was one of my favorite kits that she did because she hand dyed all her doily colors, and it was just amazing. This was one of my favorites. So I put it on this board. It was time to let go of some flowers. So I have a lot to make up. If you see, I used a lot of flowers that I handmade. So I got a lot of crocheting to do. And then I used this really pretty pink crochet type trim. And it matches perfectly with the color in here and the sequins. So it's yummy. Love it. And then my last one is this one. This right here is a flower that I did for Trésors Deluxe, and I put that on here. It's in a really pretty light purple, so I used that on there. And I used flat back, and I used doilies behind that, and I used a white sequins on that also, of course with the dangle. And then this one, this is a white pretty trim. Okay. Okie dokie. So these are the, I don't know if I counted, that was 8 or 9 of the boards that I did. So thank you so much for stopping by and taking a sneaky peek. I'm so glad to have got these done. They took me a little bit of time. And just so you know, I have one more video that I have to put up, and I have a this and that video coming. Yep. So I'm super excited about doing that one. I have a lot of little things on this and that video because I haven't done one in so long. So you guys better have your popcorn, your drink, and just have your jammies on and sit comfy because I got a lot of stuff to show on that one. So yay! You guys have an amazing day, and I will be back soon. Bye. Oh, thank you to my new subbies. How dare I forget? You guys are fabulous. Awesome. Love my channel. Thank you guys so much. And I love you guys all. Bye.